Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. In this particular video, we are going to be talking press conference, Real Madrid. It's going to be, this is obviously the press conference before the first leg of the game. Obviously, this has happened today. Apologies that this video is out a little bit later than it should have been, but either way, we're doing the video and let's just get straight into it. So, as always, please do smash the thumbs up, comment, subscribe, check out the socials above, big up Bernie in the background, and let's go. So, let's change to that one. And let's get it. So here we go. Thomas Tuchel has been speaking to the media, him and Leroy Sané. And I might be here a while, put it that way, because there is a lot to talk about. You know what? I'm actually going to put myself full screen so I can scroll quick. I was going to mess your eyes up. Joshua Kimmich is with him. But yeah, Joshua Kimmich and Thomas Tuchel are basically spoken for like eternity, mate. How much I've just had to scroll through them and how much I'm gonna have to read and react to. But yeah, let's get into this. Right, let's go. So straight away, Joshua Kimmich on what is key will be key against Real Madrid. He said two big clubs will face each other. It's difficult to say what will be the key. Real Madrid are very experienced and have a lot of quality. They often not the better team. They're often not the better team against Leipzig, City, but still go through because they believe in their strengths and their qualities. But we should also believe in our strengths. We don't have to hide, which I 100% agree with. You know, if you're going to be timid, they're going to take advantage of that, aren't they? So I'm with you on that one. Kimmich on motivation to go to Wembley. He said the 2020 final was very special without spectators, so we want to experience it again with fans. We are in the semi-finals and have a great chance of making it to the final. We are focused on tomorrow and want to achieve a good result in order to be in a good position in the second leg. 100% agree with that. Also, we have to. We generally have to. Bear with me 1 second. Then he spoke about Carlo Ancelotti. He said he's still very successful with Real Madrid. He's been successful almost everywhere he's been and has won the Champions League a few times. I didn't play much under him in the first season, but in the second season, I played almost every game. And fortunately, we weren't as successful back then as he is now for Real Madrid, which I agree with. He was deemed a failure. It's crazy to have that manager and it be a failure. You know what I mean? That's bonkers. Kimmich on Real Madrid. When they won the Champions League 2 years ago, they made a comeback almost every time. You can't just talk about luck. You can tell that they have the confidence in their strength. They have individual quality to beat every opponent and always come back, which again, Joshua is literally hitting it on the head right now. It just is what it is. Then he spoke about Jamal Musiala. He said Jamal is genuinely a calm guy. He's still very young, but has a number of games under his belt. He's also maturing off the pitch. It felt like he was a little boy when he first trained with us. Now you can see he's a man and has developed off the pitch. And again, I can't really say too much on that. You know, they will obviously know him way more than I do. Kimmich on facing Vinicius Jr. He says he is one of the best dribblers and 1v1 players in Europe. It's always difficult to defend a player like that alone. We will have to solve a lot of things tactically as a team. He's dangerous and very quick. Kimmich on Cruz, he said, of course, I know Tony from the national team. He gives every team a certain level of security with the ball, control, and dominance. He has achieved and experienced a lot. You can always learn something from him because he gained a lot of experience over the years. Well, yeah. And again, hit the nail on the head. You know what I mean? This is one of the reasons we should not have let him go. But hey ho. Then he was asked about Uri Hoeneß's basically saying that Thomas Tuchel can't develop players. Has he developed you? He said, I played different positions this season, which of course helps you develop as a player. For large parts of the season, he played a slightly different style of football, sometimes fast attacking football. His approach is to gain possession and control. He adapted to the team, and we were able to adapt to the respective opponents. So every player was able to take something from him. Again, how will you post not belittle Tuchel, but like the coach is sat next to you and he is the coach and you have to respect him. I don't believe in this whole throwing the coach under the bus. I want him out, yeah, cool, but I still don't believe in it. So, but how are you supposed to do that? Throw him under the bus, but then throw the higher up under the bus. Like, you put Kimmich in a shit situation. You can see by his bloody face. You know what I mean? He's not. You know, it's a weird one. It's definitely a weird one. And the next one, he spoke about Real Madrid's attack. He said Real Madrid players are always switching positions, especially up front with Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham. You don't always just defend one player. It's important for me to keep my position at right back and not go out of position by chasing one player. 100%. This is the thing. I've said it and I'll say it in my preview. I'm pretty sure when I do the preview. Like Real Madrid, this game is freaking huge. And in the fact that like we have to do a 10 out of 10 performance to beat them. They don't. Joshua said it in himself. They weren't the better team against Leipzig. They weren't the better team against Man City, but they still got through. Some would say that that's the individual quality. Some would say that that's heritage, whatever. We need to be on form, without a doubt. And Tuchel on tomorrow's game, he said it definitely won't be a normal game. A Champions League semi-final is always special, even more so against Real Madrid since they are a massive club. Everyone who enjoys football wants to watch a semi-final between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. We haven't had much time to prepare. Real's strengths are in tradition. It'll be a mix. It's important to defend well, but we still shouldn't hide. We need to embrace and have possession. It's about the balance between attacking and defending, between high and deep defending, and always having the courage to attack, which again I agree with. And that's the last thing that Joshua's had to say. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think on Joshua Kimmich, like what he's had to say. Now let's get into what Tuchel's had to say. So then the manager goes on to speak. He says Thomas Tuchel on whether De Ligt and Lyon will be available. He says, as of now, I can't say 100%. They are still undergoing their final tests. I think things are looking better with Connie, then Matthias and Upper. We want to wait a few more hours for training. And then he's Tuchel on Uri Hoeneß's statements. He said the topic's over. I won't comment further than that. And again, you're putting him in a shit situation. It just is what it is. It generally is. Then he went on to say certain things about the personnel over obviously what I've just read about Matthias and so on. He said Tuchel again on the personnel. He said we'll see how training goes today. Connie will try it. It's maybe too early for Matthias and Upper, but we'll see there will be some last-minute decisions. Also, Leroy Sané and Jamal, we want to have to wait for training. By the way, both of those are in training. I've seen pictures of them. So, Tuchel on Carlo Ancelotti said, what Carlo's done for football as a player and as a coach is huge. He's a legend, but still so polite and grounded. It's extraordinary. He's on the verge of another league title and is in a Champions League semi-final. Again, he is a Don. He didn't work out for Bayern, but just because it didn't work out for Bayern doesn't mean I don't respect what he's done for just football as a whole. He said we need tactics and luck. We need a good mix, a good balance. Players want to see a plan and an idea, but they also need freedom. But you also need luck in the game. If you want to beat Real Madrid, 100% agree, you need the whole package. And again, how are you going to go against that? Tuchel on Jude Bellingham. He said Jude is an outstanding player who's enjoyed a fantastic development. You can only do that with great character. Everyone who plays at Real plays with the pressure of that shirt. 100%. I agree with that. 100%. He takes it all on as if he knows nothing else. He's a key player. We're trying to find a solution. Yeah, we're going to have to stop him, most definitely. But I didn't see him in either of those games against City. So we'll see. It'll be typical he'll turn up against Bayern. It will be. Tuchel on having predicted that Serge Gnabry will score tomorrow. He said it will happen. I don't know how I know, but it will happen. Yeah, I don't really get this comment from Tuchel on him saying that Gnabry's going to score. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. I don't get it. Biggest fixture in European football. He said it's definitely a very big and I don't know what that says. A luxurious fixture that we are all really looking forward to. It's a worthy semi-final in the Champions League. This big excitement. Yeah, I would love to be someone that wasn't invested in this game. You know what I mean? Like all of the Premier League fans will probably be watching this, so it's like that's cool. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm on the Bayern side, so I'm fucking shitting it. Tuchel on having faced Real Madrid in the past. He said we faced Real Madrid twice with Chelsea and previously with PSG and Dortmund. And the most notable difference from the last game with Chelsea is that Karim Benzema is gone. He was the focal point at that time. They made up for it with a change of system. Many approaches are still similar, but the way they play has changed also through Jude Bellingham, who plays everywhere. Number 10, number 8, number 6. But they still have Toni Kroos and Modric, Vinicius. So not everything has changed. We need to find a good balance, which again, I have to agree with. Yuri Honis spoke again today and said that he stands by his opinion of the criticism for you. Tuchel said Real Madrid, there's only Real Madrid here, points to his head. Yeah, again, just shut up with this whole stupid, I'm sick of this whole Yuri Honis bullshit, man. No one gives a fuck, to be honest with you. You said before that you like Brazilian players. You don't have any here at Bayern, but Real Madrid have Vinny and Rodrigo. What do you think of them? They are both good, but also different. Rodrigo scores a lot of decisive goals. He did it against me at Chelsea. Vinicius is often on the left where he dribbles. He is very good at shooting and very clinical. Rodrigo also has incredible pace and also plays as a centre forward at times. I had a good experience with Brazilian players. That's why I said I like them. Again, they seem like they're trying to dig him out. At the end of the day, if we lose to Real Madrid over 2 legs, sack this guy there and then. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. We've lost everything anyway, so I don't see the point. And why they keep going on about what Yuri Honis said. Yuri Honis was the guy that let rid of fucking Toni Kroos, remember? Yeah? He is a don. You will never, ever, ever be able to take away what he did for the club as a player. But sometimes these higher ups talk so much shit that it's like, shut up. Generally. And that's me going against someone that's on the higher up of the club that I love and an absolute Bayern legend. You know what I mean? But it's just sometimes it's just like enough is enough. You don't need to keep talking. Tuchel on the semi-final already feels a bit like a final. My approach is the lineup like a final. 4 injured players would probably be too many in total. If we know we can't play through, but there are different injuries, but we won't approach it with the background that there's still a game to play. So basically, he's saying he's not gonna approach this game with there being a game coming up in a week or so. He's gonna go there as it's the final and try and beat them like it's a final, is what he's going to try and say. He said we want to play the game in isolation. We want the freedom. We'll put everything in tomorrow and then we'll see. We want to get to Wembley and win there. We are ready. We have a lot of confidence. It was important to beat Arsenal. Now the step is to Next step is against Real Madrid. We want to be competitive and reach Wembley. We have to focus tomorrow and be well prepared, which I agree with also. And then the last thing, Tuchel on the atmosphere of the Allianz Arena tomorrow said, we need an absolute top atmosphere. It was already great against Arsenal. It has to be even better. We also need the spectators to support us, even in moments when it's more difficult. We need maximum support to get through phases in which we have to suffer together with the spectators. We need to create the atmosphere that gives us an advantage. And then, yeah, so that is what Thomas Tuchel had to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Bit of a longer video, but it just is what it is. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed those. Smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and there will be more, can't even speak. There will be more content coming today. I'm hoping to do the Real Madrid preview in a bit. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you for the constant support. And until then, mia san mia.